obsessed with the book.
Oh, thanks.
Eddie on the cover. I feel like
Yeah.
I can hear his laugh. It always had to be Eddie, right? Like, was there any other? There was no other choice. Why
There was
Eddie?
no other choice. Yeah. Yeah. He was a thrilling guest, and that was a thrilling day for me.
It I
You
was
know,
thinking
a lot of these people, it's like you want to hang out with them, and you want to, and you know them. Or with Eddie, I was disconnected with for a very long time, just because our lives went in separate ways. And if it were not for this show, we would never hang out. So it gave us a way to hang out.
I have to tell you, I watched the shows over and over. In fact, when I interviewed Jim Carrey, I knew about his art through your show, the genius of it. And by the way, then that got picked up because he said all this stuff. So thank you for enlightening me with that, for taking me on the ride with all this. President Obama, you said it was the greatest day of your life. I love, and I could see it, that there was actually nerves there. What were you most nervous about? Like, was there one thing that really made you nervous?
Well, all these others, well, it was the context. It's like, how do you have a funny conversation with a president in the White House? You know, is that even possible? And what an incredible opportunity. And I didn't want to waste it. I just wanted it to work, you know. And he's in the middle of his work day, you know, and the whole idea of the show is you're just in a more chilled mood. And, you know, I just didn't know if it would work or not, but I was so thrilled that he was open to doing it. And I was nervous that can you create that kind of mood in the middle of a President's Day at the White House?
Well, you didn't get the Mad magazine, but thank God for the bowl of apples. Like, I feel like that you had your move. It was such a great episode. I was riding on that with you. You talked about editing in the book. Was there one episode that was toughest to edit because so much great material?
Some of them are really, really tough, connecting things together, but it's hard to remember now. You just kind of go through it. But there were a lot of days I came home pretty tired, you know, because I would do the whole, you know, first of all, you have the day again, right? So you have the 3 or 4 hours with the comedian. And then a week later, you do it again. You watch the entire thing, because I always find little things that I like that are funny that I have to do myself. So it's weird to have a day twice in a row.
Yeah.
That's a weird feeling.
Who had the most complicated coffee order?
I don't remember anybody really being that picky about their coffee. I'm the pickiest.
What are we drinking these days? I can't believe you really weren't a big coffee drinker before all of this, really, that it was sort of new to you. I don't know why in my mind I took you as always the consummate coffee drinker.
Because of the TV series, we were always in that coffee shop with coffee, so you would assume that I'm a coffee drinker. I remember those coffees thinking, what is this drink? Why do people drink this? I don't get it. But then after I got married and had kids, I didn't have time to hang out with people. You can meet someone for a coffee. And I felt that effect of coffee makes you very chatty. And I thought, oh, this is fun. You know, this is a fun way to socialize.
I loved the episode with Larry that you got in his grill a little bit because he wanted the tea. And I so with you, because what is it? It is a hot substance. However, it's not coffee. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
But you were so eloquent in the way you phrased it. I was like, that's exactly it.
Yeah, it's like if you're at a pool and you're in your bathing suit, you want to talk to somebody else in a bathing suit. You don't want to talk to someone in jeans if you're in a bathing suit.
Who caused the biggest ruckus with the fans while shooting? I love that the car broke down with Steve Martin, but who, when you were shooting, was there somebody, some celebrity that really whipped everybody into a frenzy?
Eddie. Eddie causes the biggest ruckus. Yeah, everybody's obsessed with him, and everybody wants a little more of him than they can get. He's one of those a little out of reach people, and it just makes him more fun.
If you were going to shoot another episode with somebody you've already done with, if you had to pick one, who would you ride again with? Who would you get keyword coffee with?
I think an Obama episode at this point of his life would be really interesting, very different
Right?
than
Yeah.
that one. Yeah,
That actually would be fascinating, right?
Yeah.
Rolling up to his house,
yeah.
more relaxed, more,
Mhm,
oh yeah.
mhm.
Well, the great Jessica Seinfeld, I love your wife,
Thank you.
started the trend of when is the next episode? When is the next batch coming?
There's no plan
Come
right
on.
now, but there might be. If people keep asking, maybe,
The
I'm
people,
just counting the number of people that are asking. So
the, count them. The
okay.
people want, and they want Pete Davidson, because
Oh yeah,
all you comedians get these hot women, and we want you and Pete in a car. Can that happen?
that could have definitely happened. He would be right up there as my first ask if I'd started up again.
I love how you love Superman. And I've always known this, but I don't think you tapped into your supermodel side until the Kith fashion shoot, which was for a great cause. Were you ready, Jerry, for the response? Gwyneth Paltrow started it off with the hot Jerry, and then it just started trending everywhere.
The whole thing completely caught me by surprise. I never thought those pictures would even see the light of day. I honestly didn't even know what we were shooting or what it was. And yes, I think I caught a little crack in the news cycle there. And for some reason, everybody saw those pictures, and it was fun. That was a lot of fun. Questlove Gabe said he calls me Smooth Jerome now. And he thinks I have to pursue this now. He thinks this is a whole new direction for me.
What did your kids and Jessica say?
Nothing. They don't say anything.
Thanks for the book, and it's great talking to you.
Thanks, kid. Same here. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks. Bye.